So we always talk about getting certified, but we never really talk about why certifications are so special. What really is special about certifications in comparison to other educational opportunities? Well, there's some pretty simple reasons, straightforward, to get certified and make yourself more marketable and competitive when it comes to your job search. First and foremost, when you're talking about certifications, what really makes them special is that they are standardized. Employers understand that each certification has minimum requirements, objective, and knowledge expectations, meaning that if they are looking for somebody who knows about networking, then they expect someone who is Network Plus certified or CCNA certified to have the knowledge and some experience in the networking aspect. And because certifications are standardized, meaning that no matter where in the world you learn the information, the exam is going to be similar or the same across the board, they, meaning the employer, can have an expectation of what you should know as a candidate. Meaning, if you're CCNA certified, then they know that you should know how to manage and configure switches and routers, and that you're a good fit, at least at an entry level capacity, to fill in their entry level Cisco job. Same thing on the security side. We have Security Plus and CEH and different level of security certifications. And even though they're going to take more than just your certification into consideration, it is one of the things that they can really use as a benchmark to know what a candidate does know and what skill sets they're bringing to the table as far as being an employee. Now, they are again going to look at more than just your certifications for an employment decision. They're going to look at your history, your experience, what other schooling you may have in addition to your certification, whether you self studied or went to a traditional school. If you have a degree, they may also look at the type of personality to make sure you're a good team fit. But certifications are one of many considerations that they can use that's a stable benchmark across the board. Now, other than that, why get certified? Well, you want to be marketable. You want to be competitive in the job market. And this is something that you can really use to your advantage when going up against other candidates that may not be certified. To be very honest, a lot of people that are going to be interviewing you or just looking at your application and your resume in the first place may not be the people that you are working for. Listen to me very carefully. The people that are in charge of creating the job posting, the open requisition, they are not tech people. They were told to go find a person who checks certain boxes. And one of those boxes might be certification or being certified, which means even though you might have the experience and you might have 10 years of experience in cybersecurity, but if they're looking for somebody who needs a Security Plus certification and you don't have one, you may not make the initial cut because somebody who does not understand technology, does not understand the certifications, they were given a list of requirements for a candidate, somebody that has a bachelor's degree, somebody who's Security Plus certified, somebody with 5 or more years. And the HR person who's in charge of creating a posting, they don't know what those things necessarily mean, but they know that when you applied, you did not have Security Plus on your resume, and therefore you are not an eligible candidate. Or you did have Security Plus, you had the 5 years, you had the bachelor's, you had whatever line items they required, and therefore you've made it through the very initial filtering or filtration of resumes. So being marketable, being competitive, and having a benchmark or minimum standard of knowledge that an employer expects are really just some of the reasons to go ahead and get certified as far as a job searching perspective. Now, on the knowledge side, there are a million reasons to get certified, and that is really making sure that you have a confidence and an understanding of not just the vocabulary but the practice as well, so that when you get out there and you get your hands-on opportunities, you are better prepared to hit the ground running. Even though there are more reasons and I could go on and on and on, I really want you to think about in your job search how much a certification can help and how much not having one can hurt. If you're applying for hundreds of jobs and you're not knowing why you're not getting that feedback, it really might just be that you're not checking one of the boxes that some HR person has put as requirements for the jobs that you know that you are absolutely eligible for. So get certified, get paid, and we will talk soon.